Okay? Hands-on adjustments. My name is Ashley. This is an hour and a couple moments flow class. Since we started a little late, are you guys good if we go over just about 3 or 4 minutes at the end? If not, it's okay. If you need to leave, just leave quietly to not disturb others, and then we'll put your goodies away. So no worries if that needs to happen. So we're going to start off. We're going to play today with compression in the hip and opening in the hips. So it's an interesting dynamic. So the hips will be coming open this way, but compression in the hips. So we're going to play with an arm balance today. If you don't want to balance on your arms today, no problem. There's lots and lots of levels for everyone in the class. Do be sure that you have 2 blocks. Your bum will go against the wall at some point in time. Let's start off in a reclined butterfly pose. If you would prefer, you can take your blocks and slide them out on the edge of your knees. And with the blocks on the outside of your knees, it actually allows for your hips to open faster and sooner. At any point, you can slide the blocks out a little further as you start to make a little bit of progress. As soon as we can relax the muscles, the stretch starts to shift into the fascia, and that's where we start to make real progress. You're welcome to take either hands to the inner groin, maybe one hand to belly, one hand to heart space, and arrive, center. You've already done the hard part. You've come here physically. Now it's just about the mind part. Start to find your breath cycles. Breathing in and out through the nose is how we breathe. As you breathe in, feel your belly rise. Press it away. You're distending your diaphragm. You're giving more room for your lungs to move. And as you exhale, press, move, force every sip of air out of your body. Contracting the core, breathing on purpose. Gentle constriction in the back of your throat allows you to stretch your exhale, lending your breath gravity, weight, and sound. Feel your chest rise, the body expand 3-dimensionally. And on that exhale, press the low back in towards your mat. Releasing any thoughts of your day, anything you brought in with you, any expectations, any doubts. Turning up the volume on the breath, allowing yourself to hear you, allowing it to be your focal point. And then setting an intention, a reason, a purpose, a why. What brought you here to your mat today? Maybe it's to send love to a part of your body. Maybe it's to fill your cup. Maybe it's to send love to someone far away. whether you know them or not. Breathe that intention in. Feel it to come in through your nostrils, settle low and deep in your belly, allowing each and every cell of you to marinate in that positive focal point. On your next breath in, bring the knees to match in the center, and then windshield wiper the legs right and left. One by one, pull your knees into your heart space, and then give them a nice little squeeze. Pull the knees in towards center, and then press your sacrum down to the mat. Nice. We're going to just take a few little circles here. So knees go wide, and then knees come together. You're drawing a great big circle right on the sacrum, on that low back. Shifting directions. Beginning to connect your breath patterns with the movements. Left heel settles on the mat and then straighten through your left leg. If it ever becomes too much, you can always rebend that left knee. So we're going to wrap fingertips around the right shin and then activate the left foot. Point and flex the feet, maybe some little ankle circles here. Nice. And then we're going to shift the grip to behind that right knee. Feel like you're lengthening your right leg. You're pulling the right knee towards the collarbones. And on an exhale, I want you to press your right heel away, maybe bringing that leg a little straighter. Nice. Inhale, tug it in, knee to collarbone. And as you exhale, press the heel away, feeling like you're lengthening the leg. Nice. One more. Deep breath in. Lengthen and extending that leg. Can you crawl fingertips a little closer, maybe to the calf or to the ankle? Toes towards your nose. So we're going to grab on firmly here. We're going to take a breath in. As you exhale, I want you to kick your leg into your fingertips. So you're almost trying to reach the leg away from you. So press, 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 press. And on an inhale, I want you to relax. Pull it in towards you. See if you made a little progress. Exhale, press it away. Kick your leg into your hands. Feel the stretch in your shoulders, your elbows, your arms. And then relax and then pull the toes towards your nose. Little P&F stretches. We want to open up those hamstrings. Last one, press, 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 press. Kick hard to where it's hard to hold your leg. And then pull in. See if you made some progress. Beautiful. Release that. Pedal out the legs. So we workshopped this whole class yesterday in yoga school. So I have a whole lot of new ideas. Shifting yesterday's class. Nice. Same thing, left leg. Pull the knee in towards your heart space. And on an exhale, press the heel away. Notice where you feel that. Be sure and keep all 5 of your toes pointing directly towards you. Nice. Inhale. Pull in. Exhale, straighten through that leg. Yeah. And then see if you can walk fingertips closer to your calves, closer to your ankles. Yeah, and it might be right there on the knee, and that's just fine. Beautiful. A little P&F stretching. P&F, we're going to press away. So press, press, press. Leg into your hands. Feel your shoulders stretch. Kick hard. 3, 2, 1, and then pull in. See if you made a little bit of progress. Yeah. Kick into your hands. Kick, 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 kick. Yes, nice. Beautiful. So Joan, I want you to feel like you're going to kick into my shoulder. So cut my shoulder off with your leg. Cut it off, cut it off, cut it off. Harder, harder, harder. Yes. Now release and pull. Yeah. Huge difference. Beautiful. Kick into my hand, kick into my hand, kick into my hand. And now release. Wow. So PNF is an amazing phenomenon that works in the body. We have a new stretch person who actually does this a lot. If we want more information, just ask some questions. I'm happy to help. Spiral out the legs. Beautiful. Bring the heels down to the mat. One more time. We're going to revisit that little wide knee posture. Reclined butterfly. Fingertips to behind your head. Thumbs underneath your ears, right there at that little bone. And I want you to lengthen the neck. Pull your head towards the wall. And then press your low back down. Lift head, neck, and shoulders off of the mat. Yeah, keep your elbows out towards the right and the left. Nice. Big breath in. On an exhale, lift the soles of your feet. Nice. Curl tailbone on one. On your exhale, lift head, neck, and shoulders. Inhale, curl tailbone a second time. Lift the upper body a little more. And then on your exhale, drop your hips. Inhale, drop the upper body. Exhale, relax and release. Inhale, curl tailbone. Exhale, lift upper body. Curl both elbows towards knees. Melt the hips. Melt upper. And then relax both. Two more. Curl, lift, curl and lift. Melt the hips, melt the shoulders, and relax. Last one together. Make it your best. Curl, lift, curl and lift. Settle the hips, settle the shoulders, and then release. Yeah, nice. Start to rock and roll forwards and back. Feel that little massage all the way up and down the spine. Crisscross your ankles and come into a neutral tabletop. So we're going to spread the hands super wide, about 18 inches from the top of your mat. Index fingers point towards that front corner. Yeah, beautiful. And then we're going to shift the shoulders so they're directly over the wrists. Nice. Press the earth away. Find a spine that's domed. Spread the shoulder blades. We're going to straighten through that right knee. Yeah. Lift the right heel and then pull your right knee in towards your nose. Can you touch the nose? Really press the shoulders away. We're creating space in the low back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull it in, round and curl. Really focusing on the back body. Inhale, press away. Exhale, pull it in. Come to your fingertips and then slide your right foot through. Gorgeous, nice. Align that right knee on top of the ankle. So if you need to move the toes forward, it's great. Curl your left toes under. Lift the back knee and then hands come to your hips. We'll find this high lunge, crescent lunge. Can you lift your back heel higher? Nice. And then curl your tailbone under. Beautiful. Big reach. So grab that big bar in the sky. We're going to pull it down and tap that left knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull it down. Curl the tailbone under. Nice. 3 more. Go slow. Get strong. 2. And 1. Pause on this reach. And then reach forward towards the center of the room. Like you could grab hands with the person across from you. And then sweep your arms behind. Nice. Pinkies pull together. We're going to melt both hands inside of that right foot. Heel toe your right foot wide. And then remelt into that back knee. Yeah, lift your heart. Find a little cow pose here. So it's a secret back bend. Yeah. Left hand's going to walk off of the mat. Right hand to your right knee and press away. So let this feel really good. Can you lift your chest and lean back wherever you are? Maybe they roll to the knife edge of that right foot. Big breath. And as you exhale, come back in through center. You're welcome to grab your blocks here. Maybe they come down to forearms. Yeah. And then just shift your weight forwards and back. Forwards and back. And then after a couple of rocks here, we're going to find a funky little half split. So the foot is still wide. And then start to walk your hands back. Pull the toes towards your nose. Yeah, draw your right thumb into your right hip crease. And I want you to pull that right hip back. Let your left hip drift forward. And then see how wide you can spread your piggies. Yeah, nice. Fingertips will frame that right foot a little bit out to the corner. Breath in finds length. Breath out finds your depth. Relax. Add some water into the joints. Inhale, get long. Exhale, fold. Last one together. Big breath in. Big breath out. Nice. Replace that right hand inside of your right calf. Nice. And now we're going to step on that right foot. Take a block. Set it behind your right heel. And your right hand is going to go on that block. Again, shift forward and shift back. Fingertips point towards the toes, so we're starting to stretch into that wrist a little deeper. Beautiful. Pause in the center. And I want you to really press away with that right hand. See if your right heel can lift. Yes. And then try and re-square your hips towards that right leg. Can you extend the right leg forward? Ooh, yeah. Yes, the blocks help with this. If you don't need the blocks, don't use them. It's okay. Beautiful. Put it down. Nice. Slide that block out of the way. Right shin slides to the back to meet the left. Anahata. Find your puppy pose. Reach your fingertips forward. Forehead comes down to the mat. Lift your bum. Maybe your chest starts to meet the earth. Maybe the chin. Breathe into that space. Yeah, can you wiggle your fingers? Can you wiggle your toes? Opening up through that heart space. Next breath in. Start to look between your thumbs. Forearms stay at the number 11. And then draw your heart forward. Yeah, point your toes, kind of slither into this. And then press your pinky toes into the mat. Use the friction of your forearms to draw the heart forward. If it feels good on your neck, you're welcome to look up. I prefer to look down, creating traction, at least in the beginning of practice. You get to choose. The more you pull, the more traction you create on that cervical spine. Engage your quads, lift the kneecaps, squeeze your cheeks. Take a breath. And as you exhale, melt the heart space down. Hands come underneath the shoulders. Slide your thumbs to the middle of the rib cage. Curl your toes under. Option to drop the knees or to hover. Press up, high plank. Downward facing dog. Just for a hot second. About 3 to 5 breaths. Yeah. Pedal it out. Yeah. Notice your calves. Notice your Achilles. Can you lengthen your rib cage, the torso? Nice. And then wrap your shoulders around your heart space. You're creating space between the ears and the shoulders. Shoulders are pretty, just not as earrings. Beautiful. Next breath in. Ripple your body forward. High plank. Melt the knees. And then left leg straightens. Round and curl, knee to nose. Touch your nose and pause. Keep pressing the earth away. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round and curl. Creating space in the back body. Nice. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round and curl. Come to your fingertips and step your left foot through. Beautiful. Lift your heart here. Yeah. Heel toe that left foot wide. Nice. Right hand comes off of the mat. Left hand to the inner thigh. Press away and lean back. Can you create space between that left ear and left shoulder while breathing into your collarbones? Let this feel really yummy, really juicy. This is part of the body we really want to open today. Beautiful. Fingertips come back down to the mat. Heel toe that foot in just once. Back knee lifts. Peel it up. Find your crescent lunge. So crescent lunge, we want the energy coming underneath the pelvis. So curl your bum under. So this is a little like Pee Wee Herman. This is a squeeze and then squeeze towards the center. That's as close to Pee Wee Herman as we get. Big breath in. Exhale, pull down. Tap or hover that right knee. In breath, reach. Everything gets long. Exhale, pull it in. Beautiful breath sounds. Inhale. Exhale, get strong, friends. Nice. 2 more. Pull it in. Reach. Last one. Curl. Beautiful. Reach it forward. Swoop the arms up and back. Palms press. Pinkies almost meet. And then palms come down inside of that left foot. Heel toe it wide. Melt that back knee. Find your half splits. A little bit wonky. Your ankles pointing towards the front corner of your mat rather than the front edge. And your left hand can straddle it. Breath in, finds length. Breath out, fold. Pull that left hip back. Let the right hip come forward. In breath. Exhale. 1 more. Breath in. Breath out. Find that edge. We really want to get deep into this hamstring. See where you can let go. Nice. Next breath in, release. We're going to step on that left foot. Take a block, maybe behind the heel. Start to walk the hands back. Left palm can come to the block. You also can use fingertips on the ground. But I want you to press away. Yes. Dome the upper back. Get strong in your core. Maybe that left leg lifts. Yeah. The more we shift forward, the easier that is. Yeah. Beautiful. I see a lot of people. If you'd like, you can lift that back knee for another option. Slower than you want to go. Step that left foot down. Slide your block out of the way. Left foot steps back to meet the right. And then curl your toes under, and we're going to sit back on them. Yep. Bum to heels. Take your right palm out. Okay. Point it towards the other side of the room, and then take a hand, and we're going to pull that pinky. Yeah. Give it a good pull, and then wiggle your fingers. Woo. Feel your fascia between the fingers. Nice. And the next one. Woo. This can be pretty intense. It's supposed to take the focus off of your toes, which can be pretty intense. Index finger. And then grasp onto your thumb and spread everything wide. Nice. Other hand. Pull and wiggle. So if we work a lot on the computer, this can be really tight. And this is called broken toe pose. It's not supposed to feel good. It's supposed to be super uncomfortable. It's one of the best things you can do for your tootsies. We're almost there. Yep, yep, yep. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Find your thumb. Give it a nice little tug, and then wiggle everything. We're just bringing circulation in there, so when we use our hands, they're really happy. Nice. Shake all that out. Yeah, come forward and tap out your tootsies. Woo! Beautiful. Curl your toes under. Lift your hips, drop your heels, and we'll meet at the top of the mat in a Tadasana. Maybe you hop it, step it, walk it. You get to choose. When you arrive, take a half lift. Big toes touch, heels separate. Flat spine. And then exhale, release. Beautiful. Root to rise all the way up to stand. And then palms come into heart center. Tadasana. Come back to your breath. Can you hover your left heel? Flutter your eyes open. We're going to step back into a warrior two. Open hips. Left knee lifts. Great big step. Watch it step down in your mind. If you need to move it like I did, it's okay. Heel to arch alignment. Yes. And then turn to the side. We want to bend the right knee so it's aligned on top of the ankle. Yes. If your knee comes in front of your ankle, congratulations, you're super strong. Walk your toes further out. Reach, left hand towards the back wall, karate chop it, and then look forward, karate chop again. Press down with your palms as you lower your hips, yeah. So reach your left hand to your bottom, your backside, yeah, and curl it under. Get strong in that core, beautiful. Bent knee triangle, reach towards the center of the room. Lengthen through the waist, and then allow that elbow to come to the knee. Left hand to the sky. Again, wrap your rib cage. Riblets come in. Yes. Beautiful. We're going to move into extended side angle. Can you bend a little deeper into that right knee? And then maybe the right hand becomes unsupported. You can take a block inside of the ankle. Yes. Beautiful. Maybe that left hand reaches up and overhead. Gorgeous. Take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. Or just come back up through warrior two. Nice. Left hand underneath. It picks up the right. High on those back toes. So revisiting that crescent lunge. Nice. Left hand anchors. Right hand sweeps high. Find your side twisted lunge. Can you lift that right heel? Bend deeper into the right knee and then exaggerate the back of the left knee. Lift it, helping to square those hips. Horizon lunge. Turn all your toes to the right, and we're going to melt that left hip down to the ground. Look behind you. Right hand reaches towards that back wall. Feel this beautiful stretch. Can you relax into your left leg? Yeah. Lift your heart space. Yeah, take a beautiful breath in. And then as you exhale, right hand cartwheels all the way around. Beautiful. Come down to forearms as you step your right foot back. Dolphin pose. You're welcome to stay right here in this space or walk your toes in. Look towards your thumbs and really press the earth away. Yes. If pincha is in your practice, feel free and go. Yogi's choice. Slow motion. Pinches start to make your way back out. Nice. Walk your toes all the way out. And we're going to come from this little low plank to our Sphinx pose. Belly comes down. Point your toes. Tuck your chin. Draw your heart forward. Feel the space you're creating in the back of the neck. Breathe into it. Nice. And this time, with toes pointed, toenails down, lift the legs. Round and curl. So this is the space that we're going to make, that we're going to work on for our Titibhasana. This is the space in the low back we want to create. Beautiful. Melt down to your knees. Curl your toes because it feels good. Downward facing dog. Look to the top of your mat. Hop it, step it, float it. Beautiful. Nice. Landing gently. As Kara would say, like a yoga burglar. Inhale, half lift, find length. Exhale, fold. Beautiful. Root to rise all the way up to stand. Palms come into heart center. Beautiful. Left foot stays. Right heel lifts. Mindfully, with intention, step it back. Warrior two. Yeah, if you need to move the feet, it's just yoga. No rocket science here. Beautiful. Yeah, give me a little more. Your toes are going to come here. And then press that knee wide into my hand, into my hand. Yeah. Reach back. If you have any curvature in your spine, curl the bum under. Nice. Get super strong. Beautiful. Can you drop any lower into that front knee? Straighten through the back leg. Your anchor is that back heel. Yeah. Beautiful. That is your foundation. Bent knee triangle. Reach. Come to me, come to me, come to me, come to me, come to me. Yes. Now, keeping this right where it is, just tick-tock your arms. Elbow can come to the knee. I want you to shorten this and lengthen this. Yeah. Bend into this knee more. Bend into this knee. Yes. Now I want your heart to open. Gorgeous. Big breath in. Big breath out. Yes. So gorgeous. If you'd like to move into that extended side angle, you're ready to start tilting this. Yes. Unsupported. Maybe look up and underneath that right bicep. Yeah. Find your strength. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Come back up through center, warrior two. Right hand swoops, it picks up the left, crescent lunge. And then find your side twisted lunge. Right hand anchors, left hand floats. Activate the back of that right knee. Yeah. Nice. I'm going to drop this hip. Yeah. Drop it. Bend it. Nope. Keep it going forward. Yeah. Come here. Give me this. Straight. Yeah. Nice. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Beautiful. Turn all your toes to the side. Find your horizon lunge. Toes to the left. Melt that right hip down. Reach your left hand towards the back of the room. Think more of a stretch than work. Where can you do less? We want to really stretch the outside of that hip because we want it warm. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Cartwheel, left hand up and over. We'll meet in a dolphin pose. Forearms down. Walk your tootsies in. Another opportunity for that pincha, mayurasana. Yogi's choice. Yeah, there's a place for every yogi. If you're like, yeah, I'm not hopping up in that, that's okay. Maybe you lift one toe. Beautiful. And just as mindfully as you came in, start to make your way out. Nice, Denora. Walk the toes out. Beautiful. Come back to your palms, high plank. Beautiful. We're going to hop the feet wide into a malasana. So find a little bend in the knees. On your exhale, feet land, toes wide, heels in, and sit it down. You can bring your palms into heart center. Use the elbows to press the knees wide and then lift your heart space. Yeah. You can rock this right and left if that feels yummy on your hips. So the purpose is to open the inner part of the hips because we're going to use them. Take a big breath in. Land in the center and then just flop it, hop it, plop it down. Yeah. Right hand is going to come underneath that right hamstring, behind the knee. Yeah, just hold on to it. And I want you to sit up. Sit super tall. Lift your chi-chis. Yeah. And then right heel extends. Yeah. Can you flex that foot? Where do you feel it? Is it in the leg or is it in the hip or the low back? That's where your work is. Bring it down. Swap-a-roo. Left hand under. Yeah. Use it to sit tall. And then extend. Beautiful. So notice that the more you pull in with your left arm, the more that left heel lifts. We're working in opposition. Engage the quad. Yeah. Nice. Let all of that go. Palms down, fingertips towards your bum. Reverse tabletop. Ooh, yeah. Maybe you give your bum a little wiggle. We want to use more of the core than the cheeks. So see if you can relax the cheeks. Knees, hips, and chin in one plane. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Drop your bum. Crisscross the ankles. We'll all meet in a downward facing dog. Left foot stays, right heel lifts. Three-legged dog. Yeah. So really press away with the palms. Can you look towards the belly button? And then I want you to stack right hip on top of left. Yeah. Bend into that knee. Nice. Yeah. I want you to wrap right here. Yes. Push evenly into both hands. Can you kick your right heel into your left bum cheek? Beautiful. Nice. Take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, step that right foot through. Beautiful. Warrior two. Beautiful. Extended side angle. Reach. Bring it down. Maybe that right forearm presses the right knee away. And then option to find a bind. Left hand reaches behind. Right hand can come underneath. If you have a strap, it's great. Maybe you grab your pants. Maybe you grab your shorts. Can you lift your heart space? Yes. Nice. Gorgeous. If Bird of Paradise is in your practice, you can have 5 breaths. If not, just stay here building strength. Yes. Gorgeous. Extend that leg. Yes. Wow. Gorgeous drishtis. Slow motion. Make your way out. Gorgeous. Fingertips come down inside of that right foot. And then hand over hand to the left. Prasarita. Wide-legged, separate leg stretch. So tilt your heels in, toes click out, bend into your knees, and then walk your hands behind you. With the knees bent, I want you to lift your bum and then turn your fingertips to point towards your ankles. So you just shifted them a different way. Yeah. And we're going to bend the elbows. And we're just going to look forward. The palms may or may not stay down. And then exhale, fold, look behind you. Inhale, look up. Elbows and knees try and bend. We're just creating more space. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, look up. And on your exhale, turn your right toes to the front of the room. Walk your hands in. Drop your back knee once again. Yeah. This time we're going to take maybe 2 blocks. One under left hand, one under right hand. Right hand is outside of the ankle. Yeah, if you'd like, you can slide your left hand back a little bit so that left fingertip is in line with the right wrist. Left elbow comes in. Can you find your Kundanyasana? Doesn't have to look like mine. Doesn't have to look like your neighbor's. She's laughing at me. Okay. Yeah. It's the extension of that front leg that we're looking for. Press. Yeah, nice. And then slow motion. Make your way out. Gorgeous. Slide those blocks aside. Beautiful. Left foot steps up to meet the right. Take your blocks behind your heels inside. Fingertips point forward and just find a shelf. Yeah, separate the blocks a little bit more so they're in line with your toes. Can you sit your bum onto your elbows? Yes. And then can you crisscross your ankles? Yeah. You can pull against that crisscross. Bhujangapidasana. Yeah, nice. I'm gonna lift your bum. Lift, 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 lift. Yeah. I'm gonna separate your feet wider. And just put your hands right there. Yeah. Yes. So you want to bend your elbows enough to make a little seat. Yes. Good job. Archie's going to be flying here in no time. Nice. Let's slide the blocks out of the way. Heel toe your feet back in. Find a half lift. Exhale, fold. Root to rise all the way up to stand. Find a beautiful back bend. Open up that front body. Hands can come to your bum cheeks. Press away. Squeeze the elbows. Lift your chin. And then inhale, release. Exhale, fold. Half lift, flat spine, long neck. Beautiful. Find your low plank. Hop it, step it, float it back. There's a chaturanga here if you would like. We'll meet in a downward facing dog or child's pose. 5 breaths. Nice, Archie. Look at you. Scoop the belly. Separate your sit bones. Come back to your breath. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Maybe you find a little horse noise. Releasing any expectations of that other side. Next breath in, left heel lifts, 3-legged dog. Bend the knees, stack the hips. Press evenly into both hands. Pulling that left heel towards your bum. Yeah, nice. I want you to wrap it around me. Yeah. Yeah, let your head go. Let it go. Yes. Beautiful. Slow motion. Step it through. Warrior 2. Left foot forward. Cartwheel those arms. Can your exhale last the duration of that transition? Nice extended side angle. Reach, 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 reach. Tick-tock. Beautiful. If you would like to play with the bind, half bind, right hand behind, back of the palm to your left bum cheek. Maybe that left hand reaches underneath. If you get the bind, okay, I want you to pull the bind away. Open up through that heart space. If Bird of Paradise is in your practice, step your right foot up. Bring it up. And if you're like, hey, no, Ashley, it's not in my practice, it's okay. Remember how we grabbed underneath? You can grab that left leg that would be a bucket of rocks. Step it up, lift. You get the same benefits, that same balance practice while holding your bucket of rocks. Extend. Just as slowly as you came in, mindfully make your way out. Beautiful. Come back up through center. And then Prasarita. Wide-legged, separate leg stretch. Fold. Click your heels in. And we're going to walk hand over hand over towards the right. Right hand grabs something, left hand grabs something on the right leg. Right hand to your right bum cheek. I want you to find a half lift here. Get really long, straighten through that left arm, and then twist to the right. Can you shift your weight into your toes? Option to reach your right hand to the sky. And then bring your fingertips to behind your head. Head into fingertips. Feel your neck, your spine, all in one line. Beautiful, yogis. Breath in. Breath out. Twist a little deeper. And then release. Fingertips down. Wiggle out your bum. Give it a little sway. And then over to the left. Right hand grasps. Left hand to the hip. Press down as you reach your heart forward. Yes. Can you straighten through that right arm? Breath in. Left hand can lift. As you exhale, empty the lungs and twist. Left fingertips behind your skull. Extend your neck by pressing into the pads. Everything lines up. Big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Beautiful. Quarter turn to the front of your mat. Melt down to the knee. Find your blocks. Kundanyasana. Nice. You'll slide that left hand behind. Right hand slides back. And then maybe you find that extension. Your right elbow meets your right hip. Yeah, beautiful. Great job, friends. Yeah, nice. Slow motion, make your way out. Slide your blocks away. Beautiful. Left shin steps back to meet the right. Just come to sit on your heels. Beautiful. So Titabasana. We're going to play into it, okay? So we're going to stretch out this front body first because we really want to use it. So come to stand on your shins and then separate your knees just about hips width distance, about 2 fists. Hands can come to bum. Nice. If camel is your practice, feel free and go. I have a lot of levels in the room. If you're like, I'm not sure. Okay, cool. Tilt your chin. Tuck it in like you're drinking a little Southwest Airlines cup with a tiny straw. I think they still give drinks on the planes. I'm not sure. And then start to hinge back. Open through that heart space. Feel like I just took a fingertip between your shoulder blades and lifted you. Maybe fingertips come back to heels. Yogi's choice. Breathe in and out through the nose. It is your breath that allows you to go deeper. Gorgeous. Last breath here. And as you exhale, we're going to slowly release. Bring your chin to your chest. Nice. Sit it back down onto your heels. Bring your fingertips to behind your head. Yeah. If you have a ponytail, sometimes this makes your ponytail, you're going to want it lower. So it looks like I'm pulling my hair, but it's not because anyway. Okay, pulling my hair down. Fingertips into the head, head into the fingertips. And I want you to roll forward, tuck your chin. We're aiming forehead, hairline to kneecaps. When you're like, it doesn't go, Ashley, push your head into your fingertips a little bit more and then let your fingertips encourage the head to come down. So we want little to no weight on the crown of the head. Reach back with your fingertips. If you've got a good grip with your head and your kneecaps, grab your heels. When you grab your heels, you're going to feel this space in the back body. Take a beautiful breath in. Expand the rib cage. And as you exhale, lift your hips. Breathe. Let your lungs expand into the back body. And then slow motion, make your way out. Gorgeous. Nice. So I'm going to give a couple options for Titabasana. The first option is going to be with my back along the wall. Will you be my wall, Miranda? Okay. She's just going to come and stand behind me. So the wall gives you something to push off of. So if you've never done Titabasana or you're like, no way, Ashley, try it. Okay. It's amazing. We did it yesterday. Wasn't it helpful? Okay. She's like, oh yeah. Okay. So we're going to come in here. We're going to take our feet wide. You can take your blocks with you. Blocks to the inside. Fingertips point forward. And then we're going to sit. You're going to make your shelf just like you did. Now, I'm going to pretend like my butt's against the wall. Come here, wall. Okay. Yeah. And from here, you're welcome to cross the legs. You're going to push into that wall. Come here. Will you push against me, Miranda? It's okay. Yeah. Be the wall. Feel the wall. Yeah. You're great. No, you're great. You're great. We're just giving you a hard time. Okay. And then you're going to lift. Okay. It gives you something to push against. Lift your heart, lift your heels, and just breathe. Thank you. Okay. Your turn. So walk it up. Yeah, blocks can go against the wall. I like my blocks a little further forward. Yeah. You can take turns, or you could, if you've got TT Basso, you don't have to do it on the wall. Okay, yeah. Yeah, nice. Gorgeous. I want you to lift your heart even more. Yeah, shine, shine, shine. Yeah, drop bum. Yeah, lift. Yes. So feel that pit of your stomach go up.
It feels like it's going down.
Okay, so let me see. Let me make sure I'm in the right place. Yeah. Okay, so you want the pit of your stomach to pull up and then go down.
Okay, so more perfect.
Yes. Yes. Great job. It looks beautiful. Yeah. So you're going to suck it in and then pull it down. Yes. Gorgeous. Squeeze your elbows together. Yeah, badass. Love it. Yes. So good. Nice. So Dana, one at a time. I know your hamstrings are tight. Extend. Okay. Wrists. Okay. How did that go? How'd that go? Was that better? Yeah. One leg.
They're not on my
They're not.
You know what?
They're not going.
I'm doing great.
You're doing great. Yeah, nice, Amanda. Nice. Yeah, heart lifts. Rock that, girlfriend. Yeah. Okay, shake out those wrists. Tell yourself what Chris said. I'm doing great, because you did great. Okay, every cell in your body is listening to you. Every cell, it's on heightened awareness, okay? Whatever you say, you're listening. Say something nice. Something that you would say to the person next to you. You rocked that, okay? You rocked it. And mean it. Because what you say matters to you. It changes the chemistry in your own body. So let's stretch out those wrists while we're patting ourselves on the back. So take the back of your hands together. Yeah. And then I want you to push and lift as high as you can go. And then just wiggle your fingers here. Yeah. Make little bear paws. Yeah, the sound effects help. And then just shake those puppies out. Nice. We're going to do a couple more things to stretch out the wrists, because that is really a lot. So find a neutral tabletop to begin with. And then we're going to pick up that right wrist, put it down in the exact same place that it was. Oh. Bring it back. I do love you. Left hand lifts. Set it down. Beautiful. Come back in through center, lift your bum. Nice. Turn that right hand back. And then can you step your right foot on that right wrist? Sometimes it works. Yuppers, yeah. Beautiful. Step that right foot back. Replace your right hand, left hand back. Can you step your left foot on that left hand? Ooh. Beautiful. Step the left foot back. Left palm down. Right foot steps through. Walk your hands forward. Drop the back knee. Find your crazy monkey lunge. Reach it around. Find your connection. And pull. If you have a great grip here, turn your fingertips to point towards the ankle and work your fingertips closer to the shin. Yeah. If that sounds crazy, it probably is. Ignore me. Yeah. Option, come down to forearm. Slow motion, let that go. Beautiful. Palms down, step the right foot back. Left foot steps forward. Find that crazy monkey on the other side. Let your hips feel heavy. Oh, nice. I'm coming. Okay. Shift your hips back. Yeah. Now see if you can grab it. Yeah, it's right here. It's right here. Got it? Yeah, yeah. It's okay. It's tight, yeah. Okay, just breathe. Whoa, release that. Beautiful. Find a crocodile pose. Step your left foot back. Fingertips stack. Your thumbs touch. It makes a little triangle come down to your belly. And see how quickly you can release every muscle in your body. Start to lift the gaze. Reach your right hand towards the top of your mat and roll to your spine. Nice. Grab your blocks if they're close by. Well, even if they're not close by. Slide your heels in. We're going to find a lovely psoas stretch. So one block or two, high or low, you get to choose. We're going to place it underneath the bum. I'm going to stack two because I have little ones. So right on the sacrum. That's the lowest part of your spine where if you had a tail, it would be. Straighten through your left leg and pull your right knee into your heart space. Beautiful. You're going to use your left hand, thumb into the belly button, pinky to the hip crest, the bone. And where your middle finger is, I want you to push in and go searching about 2 inches below your skin. Find your psoas. When you find it, you might make a noise. It's usually pretty darn tight. We just used it a ton. If you can't find yours, give me a wave. Okay? Nice. Okay, so thumb, belly button, okay, hip crease, okay, and I'm going to come right here, okay, I'm going to come right in here. Oh, shit. Found it. Sorry. It's there. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to rip it out. Okay. That's it. Yeah. Give it some love. Ooh, girl. Nice slow motion. Drop that heel and then bring your other knee in. Give it a lovely hug. And then see if you can find your psoas on that other side. Yeah, if you couldn't find it, come. Yeah, belly button here. And I'm going to go right here, okay? Oh. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, get in there, girl. Get in there. Yeah. Come here, okay? Right there. Oh, yeah. That's like a big old hot dog in there, but not a hot dog. Yeah. Did you find it? Okay, okay. Elbow here. I'm going to go right in. Okay. Did you find it? Okay, okay. Your psoas is the longest muscle in your body. It's the only thing that connects the upper body to the lower body. When it's tight, it wreaks havoc in so many parts of your body. When we send it some love, it's much better if you do it than if you have a body worker do it. We used to have a friend, Carrie Post, who would reach her elbow in there, and you thought you met your maker. And then when you stood up, it was amazing. Things worked that never worked right before. Beautiful. Slow motion. You can straighten out through your legs. So you can either stay here, reach your arms overhead. I think that feels amazing. You can also take a restorative bridge. You get to choose, or slide that block out from underneath your bum. Legs up a wall is a beautiful option. Find your Shavasana, your space where you get to integrate all of the work, all of the effort, everything your body just did for you. Send your body some love. Looking at the back of your eyelids, what do you see? Maybe you see little bright lights. Maybe you see zingers. Maybe you're so fortunate in that you get to see colors. Can you look past that? And find the darkness, find the stillness. Let the jaw relax. Slide your tongue between your molars. Relax the bridge of the nose. Soften the shoulders, let them roll down to the earth. And as you let your breath return to normal, feel the calm on the inhales. And feel that relaxation drip down over the body on your exhales. Feel free to stay here in your Shavasana for as long as you would like. There's not another class in here for about 6 hours. The space is yours. Stay for as long as you have for you. We're all on this journey together to find our authentic self, who we are underneath it all. The schedules, the busyness, the hecticness, the tragedies, the dogs, the house. And then the hard part is to learn to love ourselves just as we are. Not in 2 weeks when we meet a goal, not in 4 weeks when we reset another goal, just as you are today. Thank you for nourishing your authenticity and allowing it to thrive. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.